Hello and a very good morning to you. I've come out this morning to Mae Kuang Dam. I wanted to catch some of the lovely light just after sunrise. It's a bit cloudy this morning, dark clouds on the horizon stopping the sun coming through, but it's starting to come through now and illuminate the mountainside across the way here. A beautiful scene across the water. The water is quite low in the dam. Obviously they've been letting a lot out for the revellers over the past few days of Songkran. So happy Thai New Year to everyone that's watching this. Since my last videos, Songkran has happened. If you'll recall, the last few videos I recorded were down in Sampatong, and I was doing that at the Buffalo Market and also the couple of coffee shops after that, and then the magnificent Lana Architectural Museum. Thank you so much for watching those videos if you did. If you've not, please do. But also thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm very, very happy that people are now seeing through this channel the amazing places that are available for us to go and appreciate Chiang Mai, appreciate the culture here in northern Thailand, and also see what's under our noses that we don't have to go very far to see and appreciate, because there is so much tucked away.
Need to go somewhere. I'm fading in the air. Can't find myself down there. I need to go somewhere to run away. 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 How to fly? You are mine. All the questions in my mind. How to wanna go somewhere, someplace not on earth. Can't find myself down there. Need to fly like the birds. To run away. 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 How to fly? You are mine. All the questions in my mind. How to
Well, this spray has been a godsend to me this morning. I was flying around here and I was following that boat, and as I was following the guy around the corner, I was using the controls, and your hands are fixed on these two sticks and you're needing to control them independently. So you're pushing one way with one and one with the other, and you're concentrating and getting the level right, and you're using this wheel to give you some altitude of the gimbal, the camera. So you're elevating or dropping down the camera. At the same time, you are twisting these in to make sure that you're going in this direction or this direction and then that direction, so sideways as well as twisting. And then you're also worried about going up and down with this wheel, and then you're also worried about going up and down in height. So all of that is controlled by these sticks and this wheel. And then you get a fly settle on your ear. Well, that's okay. But then you get another one try to go in this ear, and then you get another one which is landing on your finger, and then you get another one going around your head. And all of these flies, it's like water drip treatment, this torture, whereby things are attacking you and you've got no way of controlling it because your hands are, you're focused on this, and your mind is on the screen going, I want to keep up with that boat, I want to focus on that boat. It's really, really frustrating. So I stopped my recording stopped the control for a minute, went in the car and got this spray out and sprayed it all over me. And thankfully the flies and the little bees, the stingless bees, they're quite harmless, but they're annoying when they're going in your ear. Well, while that's on the go, I'll just explain a little bit about this drone. This is the Mavic Air 3S. Drop the Mavic. Previously, I started off with the old white ones with the legs. They were called Phantoms, and that was about 10 years ago now. And I then migrated to what was known as the Mavic Air 1. It was called the Mavic Air. I then migrated to the Mavic Air 2, and Mavic was still used, all made by DJI. And then they brought out the 3, and I waited for the 3S. This is the 3S, but they dropped the Mavic name, so it's called the DJI Air 3S, not the... I contacted the shop and I said, have you got a Mavic Air 3S in stock? They said no. I said, oh, okay, I'm really interested in the 3S. And they said, oh, we've got the Air 3S. And I said, okay, I'll come to the shop. So yeah, names are important. This is not the Mavic 3S. This is the Mavic Air 3S. This is the Air 3S by DJI. Anyway, it's got a dual camera on it, and this camera allows you to do a fairly wide shot and also a zoom telephoto shot. So it's very, very interesting to use when you're up there. But getting the controls right, as in your ability to follow something or look at something, get somewhere, be in the right place at the right time, looking at it in the right direction and moving in the right direction, is all very complex. And then you've got to think about which camera do you want to use and how far away from it you want to be, and how that's going to affect your movement and that sort of thing. The flight time on this is over 30 minutes. It's probably more like 43, 44 minutes for me if I really, really take gentle. And you can go all the way around this lovely area here, and of course you can actually see a little black dot in the distance, so it's line of sight. The sensors all around here make sure that you don't bump into things, so if you're flying backwards and you're near to a tree line, you can't quite see where this little dot is in the black tree line, all of a sudden it'll go boom, boom, it'll stop, or if the settings have been set in the configuration, it'll actually go up and fly over. So it's fairly damage proof, but some people however do manage to make a mess of things. And wow. I forgot about the coffee for a minute. But with these sensors, you are fairly safe, but some people do manage to maybe slip the mode into a sport mode which turns off the sensors, and therefore you can go into anything and there'll be no sensors to stop you, to warn you that there is just about to be a collision. But otherwise you've got sideways and backwards and forwards and up and down sensors that help you to know that there's something near to you. It'll give you a little warning on screen to tell you that, so you can either maneuver away or allow the sensors to guide you out of the way. But a really, really lovely drone to fly. Marks out of 10. Yeah, I should have ground that yesterday. And if you're watching this Simo, not every cup of coffee I make is a decent cup of coffee. I actually make terrible mistakes in making my coffee. This is horrible. Well, this morning I came out hopefully to get a beautiful sunlit area. The trees illuminated, the water illuminated, and some nice shots across the dam. I think I've got something that I'm happy with, but I'm not over the moon because the sun only appeared for a short period. Whilst I was walking along here, just checking out the bridge and, you know, getting ready for the sun really to come up, the sun hit that area over there, and then I took off, and as soon as it did that, the whole landscape changed. The sun went behind the clouds again, so the dark clouds are shielding the sun. There's lovely fluffy cotton blankets up there, but the sun can't quite get through, and these flies are coming again. I'm going to go up for another flight whilst I've got a new battery in here. Okay, so I'm going to take off. Looking at this on the screen at the moment, I'm seeing 32 satellites locked in. I've got everything I need. I'm going to press the start button. And we're off. Just going to tilt that camera up so I can see the sky more. Look at that beautiful sky. Slightly disorientating because you can't see the land in front of you, and therefore you lose your orientation slightly. But you've got the map which is telling you you're across water, and I'm at 68 metres high at 340 plus metres away. Wow, lovely fluffy stuff. So let's just hold it there. I'm going to swing around. I've lost contact. Don't panic, Mr. Mannery. There we go. Back to us now and drop the camera a bit so we can see the bridge. See the yellow on the right hand side there? That's telling me that my home point is over in that direction, and now it's showing me where I am. It's flying towards the bridge. Drop it a bit so I can see some detail on the bridge. So we're going to go down to around about 45 metres high, above ground level where I am taking off. And of course, once you go below your elevated ground level and you drop below that into the water area, you're then at a minus figure, and that's a little bit disconcerting sometimes, because you think, how far down can I go before I touch the water? Well, the sensors will tell me that I am touching water in about a couple of seconds. There we go now. I'm going to turn it around and have a look back out over the bridge. Slew it round. So as you can see here, I'm using both controls, pushing the left hand one to the right, pushing the right hand one to the left. So I'm going sideways now, and now I'm going to go down slightly. So let's go down to about 30. Yeah. Flies are starting to bug me a bit. Level up the camera a bit. I'm going to fly on through. The middle of that bridge. There's a boat preparing over on the left hand side here, so maybe they're going to give me some entertainment. Now with this little button on the back, if we look at what I'm seeing on screen here and then press that, I've just gone into 3x zoom there, and you can see quite a lot of detail. Forget about them and come back out to watch this boat coming through. There he is over there, look. Let's see if I can catch up with him and follow him round. And now, as long as the flies don't bother me, I should be okay. I'm 7.2 meters high off of land, but now I'm going to go below land level, and I'm now 3 meters below land level. Lost control. The car's in the way. A lot of steering a car, isn't it? Go on around there, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Well, I'm catching up with him. Keeping in the middle. Oh dear, no, I want to come back now. He's turning in. No, it's me going too fast. So I'm having to use the left and right sticks here, and I'm now in front of him, and I want to go around him, in front of him, mindful that I'm 9.8 above ground level. That's good. I want to come down a bit. Come down to about 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go. And then come back all the way. So, oh dear, I'm losing signal. That's it. Now come back. There's so much going on this screen. Isn't that a lovely view? Let's let him go on by. So now, turning my antennas, my sticks out. So with the left one I'm going left, with the right one I'm going right. Now I'll go forward and follow him up again. Watch him go into land. He's going over the far side, over towards that lovely restaurant. Straight in front there in the video you can see some buildings on the bank there, and they have some lovely food, and a lot of it comes from the dam, and I guess he's taking food for today's lunch. So the marvellous thing about this is that you can tell it to follow you, and it will active track, you know, like you see on the National Geographic or something like you know, Lost in the Jungle or Ed, Will He Get Out Alive? So this, yeah, Left 4 Dead, Ed. Anyway, this camera is actually tracking me now, and on the screen I drew a little box around me, and everywhere I go it will follow me. And because I'm recording here back to my recording on the phone, the audio is being picked up over there, and no matter where I go it will follow me round, and I can see it on here as well. So isn't that smart, eh? That's very clever. So that's not me following him, that's just the aircraft now locked on to that car, and the car's gently moving along with the boat on the top. And it will track that car where the car goes. Fascinating. Well, I'm a bit disappointed with the sun. It came up through the clouds for about 10-15 minutes whilst I was walking around here, and then as soon as I got the drone up, the sun was protected by these clouds, and these clouds are quite magnificent this morning. Beautiful ripples and, you know, lovely snow field clouds, you know, these lovely blankets, cotton blankets. It's lovely, but there's also a grey tinge to it, and I don't think I'm going to get much more bright sunlight to illuminate these trees around here much more than they are already. I'm a bit disappointed, but I think the views that you can see across the water here, I think you'll agree, are very, very pleasant, and I'm going to do another little flight now and then head off back home, have some breakfast. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Bye bye.